Good evening, traders. I'm Nalnakshi Swami, welcoming to my channel, Smart Index Edge. So, what has happened today is India VIX has crashed so much from previous day to 11.11, that is 2.18. It has crashed so much. And today, Nifty struggled to go up. It was a very tight range. Probably it would have been very difficult for anyone to guess the trend in the market. Trend in the market, probably many people, especially option buyers, they might have lost money also. Because it was like that, the market was like that. Nobody could have traded. It was very highly volatile, choppy. You can see the candles here. I am on 30 minutes time frame. Let me change the 15 minutes time frame. You can see the movement, how it has moved. Only around 1 o'clock, there was a continuous back-to-back green candles you can see over here from 22,697 to 22,741. Later also, it was a dip, and then finally market tried to go there. It has been smashed from that level to the low of 22,734. Final closing, it has given as 22,753. End of the day closing. After the rollover, the close has been like that. What has happened in the Nifty is, even though it was choppy, it traded with positive bias. Because the reason behind it, it gapped up above the pivot. This was the pivot of the previous day and gapped up from this pivot, and later it started coming down to this pivot, taking as pivot as support. Around 11:15, it made a low of 22,673, and then there was a back-to-back. See, it came up to this level, correction. It was not a straight up move, correction, and then it moved past this. Later, even this up move to this level, going above the previous day high, that is 22,697, it made an high of 22,775, and you can see the close here. This close is just to this level. Just this was the sell-off level. Closing inside this level, indicating weakness in the market. Weakness in the market, probably it needs to come down because it is a deep down over here, and the struggle in this market, it shows that it may come down. I thought since it was a negative thing, instead of going up, if it would have taken support, it would have been a very thing. Probably they may end on Friday in a negative way. Probably it may come down to this, going past this level, it may seek the level of 22,512. That is the low of previous week low. So we need to see what it does over there. And somehow I'm seeing this type of range type of movement. I'm seeing some weakness. Suppose if it starts to break down below 22,732, then actually it has closed around that, but it has been adjusted to 22,753. If it starts making back-to-back red candles below this level, and if it starts falling below this pivot, then probably more weakness can be seen. So based on the India VIX, I've calculated daily ranges, daily low to be 22,621 and daily high to be 22,885. Probably, that's what I'm feeling. It needs to take some momentum to pick up the momentum. It may probably can come down and to the level of 22,539 to 22,500 here in this area. It can give correction. This is the probable level it can give correction, and then it will pick up momentum to the going to the level of daily high of 22,885. And then and I have calculated weekly high to be 23,104 and weekly low. This is weekly low. I made a mistake again. I need to write it as weekly. Okay. Weekly low to be 20, not 22,000. That will be, yeah, 22,402 weekly low. And this is, oh, sorry, it was correct. I made a mistake again. Say daily low. Daily low to be 22,620. So on Friday, the level, if it starts breaking below 22,621, it will start moving down towards the 22,550. See, this is the area from where it consolidated and it was a breakout, probably retesting this area, around this area, it will gain momentum to go past this 22,885. Probably that may happen, or they may close around this level. If I measure the move, actually measure this breakout move. Let me pick up this tool. See, this was 343, this range move, and next range is from here to here, exactly 345. So it's exact 1:2 move it has happened. After that, it may, if it takes correction around this, it will be this high, and forming a higher low will confirm this high, and then market may take off to the level of 22,885 and even to the level of 23,104 in the next week, not this week. This is what I'm expecting. Next week range to be 23,104. Actually, we have calculated like that. So today's price action was very difficult. Nobody could have made. Actually, for me, I applied the pivot point. See, from here indicator I have applied, automatically plus the pivot. So when I saw the pivot, this is the pivot, previous day pivot. And then when I saw this pivot, the market gapped up. You can see in the first candle itself, this was a choppy move. First candle manipulation, second candle manipulation, third candle manipulation, fourth candle manipulation, all these candles manipulation. This was the only candle without without any manipulation and hitting this pivot point and bouncing off from the pivot point. Then I thought there is some strength in this pivot point, so one can go long. But even in option buying, it was very volatile. The price was not settling at it was very choppy. It was constantly going below that. It was very difficult for anybody. Actually, it was a premium decay. The option sellers day. It was an option sellers day. Once you see this type of move, choppy move and narrow range, see till 2 hours, the market was in a range. And even up to 130, only slight move above the range. And then it was a sell-off, and even again the manipulation started in this candle, and again retesting of this candle, and you could have option premium might have got crazy. You could not have traded with the option, or you could have any buying option would have been a grave mistake for any trader. So you need to understand what is happening in the market when you see this type of move. And also, apart from this, if you go to Trading Tick website, I'll show it to you. Call versus open interest. If I apply, see, neck to neck, it was the put writers were dominating the call writers. That means the market bias was upside, but it was a narrow range. Nothing happened actually. Finally, both the put and call premiums were ended in, probably they might have become zero. So you need to understand how to trade. This was the, on Tuesday, that was a great, put option buyers day. It was a great day, probably. But today, nowadays on Thursday, people don't get hero zero or anything. Only around 1 o'clock, 22,700 call option from rallied from 17 rupees to 52 rupees or something. So that was the thing. Probably they might have made. That is not a good trade actually. So you need to be careful and you need to analyze the market. What was the trend? Actually, bias was downside. It was gap up, and it has taken the liquidity grab has taken place from this level. And this is the shooting star candle on 15 minutes suggesting weakness, and next candle follow through is a red candle. Red candle, we need to see this probably if the candle, if there is any pullback and failure of going past this level will suggest weakness in the market. When market starts moving down below 22,731, because I've calculated the pivot, because it will not plot in the indicator will not plot. Only tomorrow it will plot, it will calculate. And the pivot is, of course, pivot is showing higher highs. But they are very close, indicating some sort of distribution is taking place in the market. So when it starts moving below this pivot, 22,673, it will open the gates to the downside, probably 22,549. There comes the real buy, and real buying momentum will get for the option buyers, and even they can trade for the put option also. Okay, friends, thank you very much. Nalnakshi Swami signing off.